Dear friends, welcome to our new video. This video is talking about how to eat to keep your heart in good condition. We've all been there at some point, whether it was because of high cholesterol or a poor diet. Heart-healthy meals should be consumed by all people, especially if they want to improve their health and reduce their risk of heart disease. Both your heart and stomach are involved in this process. In fact, we know for a fact that a diet high in saturated fats elevates cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart disease. Obese individuals have an increased chance of developing heart disease. By boosting your blood pressure, a high-sodium diet may exacerbate inflammation and potentially induce heart disease in certain people. Make use of the following recommendations to help prevent heart disease and enhance your overall health. Consume large quantities of fish. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in fish such as herring, sardines, and salmon, are considered essential fatty acids. Other types of fish are also beneficial, but omega-3 fatty acids may be particularly beneficial in lowering cholesterol levels. There are a variety of healthy fats and oils to choose from. Diets high in saturated fats have been linked to heart disease in several studies. It can be found in a variety of foods, including meat, butter, and even coconut oil. As long as you have high cholesterol and are overweight, you should avoid eating these types of foods. People who enjoy red meat can get their protein from seafood and nuts, which can serve as their primary sources of protein. Olive oil, which is high in monounsaturated fats, can aid in the maintenance of a healthy cardiovascular system. Substantial amounts of dietary fiber. Diets high in fiber are excellent for decreasing cholesterol levels. A fiber-rich food like whole grain products can help you maintain a healthy weight by reducing sugar absorption and keeping your digestive system in good operating condition. Making a decision on carbohydrate intake. Whenever it comes to eating for a healthy heart, it means staying away from sugary goodies such as candies, cookies, cakes, and other baked products. The use of sugar has been related to an elevated risk of heart disease in several studies. Whole grain breads, whole grain pastas, brown rice, and a variety of vegetables are all excellent providers of fiber and complex carbohydrate nutrition, respectively. Produce such as fruits and vegetables should account for the majority of your daily calorie intake. Techniques for cooking that are beneficial to your health. It is no longer acceptable to fry your meal by dipping it in butter. Instead of using vegetable oil, use olive oil or canola oil to stir fry or sauté your meals. Remove the skin from the chicken before roasting it. Fish should never be fried, instead, it should always be baked. When you steam your vegetables, the nutrients are maintained to the greatest extent. When you're eating vegetables, try squeezing lemon juice or flavoring them with your preferred seasonings. Keep in mind that it will take some time for your new eating habits to become second nature as you make the essential dietary modifications to your lifestyle. Healthy nutrition is always excellent for your heart and for preventing heart disease, no matter what your age or your lifestyle. Eating well during pregnancy. Preparing a nutritious, well-balanced diet for yourself and your kid from the beginning is really necessary. The first trimester of your pregnancy is a time of intense growth and development. If you're having trouble eating a good, balanced diet throughout your first trimester, you're not alone in your struggles. Some women overindulge in order to cope with their nausea, and as a result, gain a significant amount of weight. The most important things to remember during the first trimester are to avoid hunger and dehydration as much as possible. Calories. In order to maintain your weight while pregnant, you must consume an additional 300 calories every day. The most effective technique for accomplishing this is to pay attention to your body when it indicates that it is hungry. Eat as many things from the bottom of the food pyramid as you possibly can to keep your weight under control. You can try eating smaller meals more frequently and increasing the quantity of fat in your diet instead. Remember to eat whenever you are hungry. Calcium. By the second trimester, you'll need more than a quart of milk every day in order to receive the 1,500 milligrams of calcium that you and your baby require. The calcium content of many people's diets is significantly insufficient. In addition to milk, calcium-fortified drinks, calcium pills, and other dairy products are also excellent calcium sources to supplement your diet. Constipation is a frequent problem of pregnancy that can be alleviated by consuming adequate amounts of dietary fiber. You should consume enough fiber each day to maintain a healthy weight, so make sure you get enough of these foods. Pregnant women can safely use fiber supplements such as Metamucil and Citrusal. Protein. Unless you're a committed vegetarian, getting adequate protein isn't a major worry for most women who follow a healthy eating plan. Iron. Many pregnant women will experience an iron shortage throughout the first trimester of their pregnancy. Iron can be found in abundance in dark leafy green vegetables and red meat, among other foods. Vitamins. It's conceivable that you should consult your doctor about taking prenatal vitamins during your pregnancy. In some cases, if you are getting enough folate, you may not need to take any other vitamins. The Student's Guide to Eating Healthfully. The introduction of late-night pizza delivery and cuisine from buggies has transformed campus dining into an entirely new experience for students. These types of foods are usually not good for a student's body's nutritional needs. It is possible that students' dietary habits will have an impact on their capacity to concentrate in class. Foods high in protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals are lacking in the diets of those who consume an excessive amount of fast food. Vitamins and minerals are essential in the prevention and treatment of disease. Supplements are vital for students' health and well-being. Students' primary source of nutrition should be food, which they should consume as much as possible. Vitamin E can be found in nuts, whole wheat products, and even green leafy vegetables. Whereas vitamin C can be found in citrus fruits and vegetables. Vitamin A can be found in dairy products such as milk. You should avoid drinks if you're going to dine on campus and instead opt for fresh fruit from the juicers. Visit the salad bar for a choice of fresh veggies and to find out what's on the menu for the evening's main course. Broccoli and cauliflower can be cooked in the microwave for steamed veggies, as well as other vegetables. When it comes to breakfast, the dining halls never run out of nutritious cereals to pick from, nor do they lack a bountiful supply of fresh fruit to enjoy. Eating less fried food is only one aspect of maintaining a healthy diet. Eating healthfully involves having a well-balanced diet that includes all of the necessary nutrients and vitamins in order to sustain optimum performance, or at the very least to stay awake in class, while also exercising regularly. Healthy vegetarian eating for people who don't eat meat. Vegetarianism is a delicious and wholesome diet option that is easy to follow. It's still the same old guidelines when it comes to eating well and staying healthy. However, you should aspire higher in terms of variety, balance, and moderation. A vegetarian abstains from consuming any sort of meat, including poultry, fish, and even hamburger patties, according to the American Vegetarian Association. Another approach to categorize vegetarians is based on the kind of food they are or are not willing to eat themselves. In this way, lacto-ovo vegetarians abstain from eating meat and poultry, but they do consume eggs and other dairy products in limited quantities. As opposed to this, a vegan does not consume anything that is derived from or contains any animal products at all. Vegetarians may be concerned about how they will obtain enough protein if they do not consume meat. Without realizing it, the average American consumes significantly more protein than they require. Because of the casein found in dairy products, a lacto-ovo vegetarian can rely on dairy products as a good supply of protein. Vegetarians rely mostly on nuts, seeds, and soy products as their primary sources of protein. You can choose from a variety of beans, such as green or red lentils, as well as different varieties of peanuts, split peas, and pinto beans, among other things. You may be familiar with beans from other cultures if you have eaten red beans and rice, kidney beans, refried beans, or pinto beans, to name a few examples. Some beans, such as kidney beans, are wonderful on their own, but you can obtain them in a variety of flavors to make them even more tasty. Nuts have a higher protein level than beans, but they also have a higher fat content, thus they should be consumed in moderation because of their high fat content. You can receive the same amount of protein from 1 cup of cooked beans that you would get from 2 ounces of meat. Vegans, who abstain from all animal products, are particularly concerned about deficiencies in vitamin B12, calcium, and vitamin D3. In the average North American diet, animal products constitute the primary source of vitamin B12. Vegans need consume vitamin B12 supplements or foods containing the vitamin on a regular basis, such as soy or milk, in order to meet their recommended daily consumption of B12 requirements. Because orange juice and soy milk are both fortified with calcium, vegans don't have to be concerned about getting enough of the mineral. Carotenes can be found in a variety of foods, including beans and leafy greens. Even if you're a strict vegetarian, it's important to make sure you're getting enough vitamins and calcium to keep your body functioning properly. This is essential for maintaining a balanced diet as well as overall well-being. In the event that you exercise self-control when it comes to your eating habits, you will have many years of good eating ahead of you. Healthy eating on a tight financial speculation. The following tips can assist you in eating well on a budget if the cost of nutritious meals is keeping you from providing them to your customers. Put an end to your fast food and processed food intake. Making your own grocery list is the quickest and most effective method of avoiding being lured by junk food requests from children or husbands. By going grocery shopping alone and just purchasing the items you absolutely require, you can avoid this situation entirely. If you like, you can substitute water or milk for soft drinks. If you're attending a sporting event or going out on the town, you may still enjoy your favorite beverages, but you should choose the lowest portion possible to save money and calories. Everyone, from infants to the elderly, requires milk or other dairy products on a regular basis to maintain their nutritional needs. Drinking milk will assist you in becoming stronger since it contains calcium, which is necessary for the development of strong bones and the maintenance of white teeth. Make a huge number of purchases of fruits and vegetables. Purchasing fruits in season should be done in large quantities to ensure that any leftovers can be stored in the freezer. Saving money by purchasing in bulk and freezing the extras for later use when the fruit is no longer in season is a smart financial decision. You're ready to begin after properly cleaning the fruit, removing any rotting or broken portions, allowing it to air dry before freezing it in zip-top bags. Foods that contain both meat and beans are known as omnivore foods. Animal items, such as meat and legumes, are the most nutritious sources of protein. It is more expensive to purchase lean meat than it is to purchase more expensive fattier beef. Because they are low-cost sources of protein, beans in cans are also a smart buy. Beans can be used as a substitute in this recipe. Beans can be used to replace meat in your diet on a regular basis. When you get home, you can prepare a variety of dishes in advance in a crock pot and have them ready to serve when you arrive. It is recommended that you consume beans at least 4 times per week, according to the USDA. If you experience gassy after eating beans, try washing them, covering them with water, bringing them to a boil, emptying them, then refilling the pot. In the event that you reside near the shore or in a region where fish is widely available, include it in your diet on a regular basis. You can catch them for free if you travel to lakes or rivers where they are abundant. As a result, peanut butter is an excellent choice for folks who are on a restricted financial budget. Instead of eating hot dogs, use the meat to make sandwiches. If you use larger jars, it will keep for extended periods of time without needing to be refrigerated. Make a point of filling up on foods that are high in water and continuing to eat until you're full. Among the delightful examples are sugar-free gelatin and salads, as well as watermelon and other fruits. When you eat nutritious foods, it's nearly impossible to make a mistake. Healthy food can be obtained for as low as a few dollars, making it an excellent option for individuals on a limited budget. Have the kind of lifestyle and health that you've always desired doesn't require having a lot of money in your bank account, as it used to. If you liked the video, press like and have a look on the references in the description box.